Pretty morning. Pretty morning. That's all right there. What's up with y'all? Good morning. High shot. Who that say can't find no load? No high shot load. High shot. Oh man. Might have to broaden that search out a little bit and work a little of that deadhead action this morning. But what I'm finna show y'all is what I call pinpoint accuracy. I'm currently pulling out of the rental spot over here at S&B Trucking, home of S&B Trucking, and I want to show y'all, and I'll take y'all with me while I drop these shingles off. We're gonna do a little Q&A this morning if that's all right with y'all. And shoot, first and foremost, man, I like to tell each and every one of y'all how much I appreciate the support for the channel, the super chats, the 1 hour consultations. We actually do some really good, meaningful stuff in the community with that money. Through my fraternal organizations that I'm involved with, and also as a company, but really on a personal level too. Like I said, uh, Saturday, participated in a highway cleanup on Highway 80 in Pearl, Mississippi. And that was a good charitable event. Nice to keep the roads clean and everything. But I had an idea once me and the guys dispersed from doing that. I said, man, I was in the big truck. I said, man, I could run go grab a load of steel from Nucor. But I'm gonna go home and spend some time with my family, do these 1 hour consultations. But before I do that, I'm gonna go holler at one of my partners that work there's a manager at a McDonald's, and I'm gonna go and get like 200 sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Different varieties and stuff. And just go up there to the Jackson bus station and give them away. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I mean, shoot, a couple $100 worth of sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And to actually put some food on some people's stomach that might not was gonna eat today, that's some cool stuff. And y'all was a big part of that because the live chat with the live chats that went up when we were online with All Mile Matter that day. Shout out All Mile Matter. You was a big part in that. That's some of that money right there, bro. I promise you it is. That YouTube money, y'all just don't know, man. A lot of people ask why their channel might not perhaps just move at the pace subscriber wise as some other channels. But I will say this, it ain't about that with me. You know what I'm saying? I love to have 100,000 subscribers and say I make this, and this, and humble brag to y'all about how much I make off of y'all watching me and y'all not knowing and this and that and the other. Y'all want to see, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the goal. My goal is to make $1 million cash and give away about 100,000 of it on the way. hmm Just straight up give it away. And I ain't talking about for no write off or nothing. I'm talking about straight up give it away. Real philanthropy come when it don't give you nothing back in return. And what they don't see what you're doing when you're doing it, that's the true measure of character, what they do. Hey, but I'm gonna show you this pinpoint accuracy right here too now. You can't deny y'all just rode with me a block, right? From the rental spot where I parked the truck at, and we here. They call it pinpoint accuracy, man. I don't know nobody do it like it, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's 1,000 feet ain't bad. I'm be with them $100 what this thing supposed to pay every time, no question asked, probably over. At pinpoint accuracy, shingles. Y'all see it, ain't no cap. Shingles. That's where we going. You see on the first man here, I put that picture up in in the community pre-trip. Y'all up yet? That was 6 o'clock this morning. I had been up since 5. Cause see, they ain't gonna slow my day down. These people known in my eye for being extremely slow with what they doing. So get what? For me to pick up one, drop one, pick up another one, and be ready to drop another one, get what? I can't sit around. So I early bird gotta get to work. And that ain't no secret. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? Yes, sir. Got one coming in. But on the edge of the road over there. Okay, I go ahead and unstrap and stuff for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got you. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I had gone in there. Go ahead and unstrap. They told me don't come in the gate yet. See, this place is extremely slow because one thing about it, I mean, they customers, they top priority, and I can't argue with that. But when you got three, four, five trucks sitting out in front of your place, and you know customers steady falling in, somebody got to figure out how to multitask that thing the way you can do both at once. You can share this. There'll usually be a spot if you click out of the video onto the title, or either when it posts, there'll be an area where you can share. It'll say share. You just click on it. You can choose to share that in a link, or email, a message, Facebook, all type of ways to share it, Mac. Appreciate that, man. Put me out there, baby. Put me out there. We finna get to work. Yes, sir. And good morning. Good morning. Everybody, man, you know what I'm saying? Get up this morning, try to do something better than you did yesterday if you don't mind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you don't mind, do it a little better than you did yesterday. But we finna do some Q&A. I'm finna unstrap this low. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna check your questions out if you might have any. Check your questions out while I'm working a little bit, and see if we can get something productive done today. Yep. Trying to get in the business, Mac. It's a long road, but it's productive if it's done right now. I ain't gonna lie, get in the business. That one of them things right there. Like I say, it gotta be done right. All your ducks need to be in a row. But when you get in business and it's done right, and the paperwork right, the mindset right, cushion right, they call that some of the more worry-free trucking, hot shotting that you can do. When your mind right, the equipment right, being continue, when everything right, when everything right, there's a hell of a job, y'all. I ain't lying now. Somebody shout glory on that one. Cause when this job done right, which I seen y'all, I showed y'all how to do it right and how it go wrong sometimes to the point where when it right, it right. When it ain't, time to rethink the play. But yeah, I'm gonna take a moment, man. You guys in here, good morning, good morning. If you're new to the live, like, comment, subscribe. And hold on, let me see who the first person was in here with a comment. We doing that. Tanner, breakfast on the Haven, Tanner. Drop your cash out. I think I already got it, but drop it anyway. I'm gonna screenshot it so we can get your breakfast out there, ball man. Oh yeah, we most definitely doing that again. Feel it. I've been feeling a little bit. I've been feeling a little bit extra blessed lately. I really have. I've been feeling a little bit extra blessed, a little extra grateful lately. Good morning, good morning, good morning, shingles. So we can mingle. We got these shingles to mingle. Where can I find 14 GN? Mm, I would start calling around and researching online for that 14 GN. But to be honest with you, you more likely gonna find that trailer simply riding. Like riding on the side of the highway, little small trailer mom and pop spot. It ain't gonna be the really big place because everybody own them. They on the internet and everybody know about them. They sell faster there. But if you can find some smaller place, a lot of time they can get it if they ain't got it. But Facebook Marketplace, man, telling you. And if y'all got time, y'all be on social media. Check out Facebook. Get in your high shot groups. Get in your flatbed forums. Get in all that type of stuff so you can see what's out there, what's available. Cause they got some high shot buy, sell, and trade pages, and you got some people that come out here do it a little bit wrong, might not have the cushion, and they selling practically brand new stuff year round. That's why I say they be like, it gets slower in the winter. Not really. You come out here and do this stuff wrong, winter, spring, summer, or fall, you're gonna fail. Yep, it don't matter what season it is. You come out here and get away with it doing it a little bit wrong in the summer, a little bit more. All right, Tim, appreciate that. You got your cash app down. All right, we looking for questions. Questions, any questions. Benny, how you doing this morning, Benny? Out here getting be the first one in line. You know how that go, man. When it's time to get it off, it's time to get it off. And as y'all can see, when I went in there, they just not the most eager to get it out. Just hang tight over there, Don't even come in the fence right now. Yard's empty. We got stuff going on. That is what it is. But I say this. Last Thursday, I came to this spot and pulled up exactly like I did. I don't play with that on time delivery, man. I really don't. I pulled up exactly like I did that morning, instant replay, and didn't get out of here about 9:45. Almost 10 o'clock, head over there to the Vicksburg, which is 35 miles from where I am right now, to pick up the car that I take to Shreveport, which allows me to get more of these in Shreveport, about 14 minutes from my other drop. Seriously tight, seriously tight circles. I'm talking about I deliver 1,000 feet. Hold on, wait a minute. Show y'all where I parked at. I deliver 1,000 feet. There go my parking spot. There go the rest of the trucks out there. There go my parking spot. Here I go right here. We ain't gonna talk about what can't be done. We just gonna say some folk might not know how to do it. We ain't gonna talk about what can't be done and how it got to go and it gotta be this and mm-mm. Nope. Proper preparation prevent poor performance, people. It was planned out a week ago. You can do that on semi, not so much on a hot shot, unless you do what I told you. And like I say, call the broker. And when the broker give you a load, you find out you can carry one. It's for the new guy, the seasoned guy, any guy, girl too. When he tell you he got the load and it's by your area, simply ask him, how many times that load come out of there in a week? How often do you run that? Do you see that a lot? I'm in the area most time. I live near there. You can tell them you live near there because it's going out of there. Now you probably won't want to tell them, hey, I live there if it's going back there because they're gonna try to hit you with the word that don't exist. Back off. All right, let's check out that last question. I think somebody dropped. Okay, I've been a high shot for 6 weeks. I made about 33,000. I've noticed in the last 2 weeks work getting skimpy. Any thoughts on this? I'm still able to make things happen, but Dominique, that what I told y'all about the roller coaster. It's an up and down thing, and it's based on production. That's why you gotta have a business that's based on production. And kudos for them 33 bands in 6 weeks. That's about right. That's about right. You done had a couple of really good weeks in there. I see you being a little consistent too. That rounding out to be about 4,200 a week, which is a good week. But at the same time, you gotta think about this. The load and the work go on spurts. That's why I ain't doing concrete right now. Your job is to fill in the gaps. When it start looking like that, it give you any indication that what you've been doing ain't gonna be there no more. You need to broaden up your search and start looking for another market or another customer in that area. You ain't gotta always go to another market, but I tell you, man, one thing about it, we chase the check, not our feelings. So what we gonna do is We're gonna get all the way out of our feeling about what we is and ain't gonna do far as driving and concentrate on what we is and ain't gonna do far as that money. And then, like I said, you're gonna find some more stuff that does what you needed to do coming out of your area. It might not be that same stuff, but now it's time to start looking at being diverse. And that's why I tell you about your situational and your occupational awareness because you see it. You see it. See, this what more people miss, and I'm glad you asked that question because more people miss it. I peep game from a mile away, round the corner where you can't see it at. But it ain't just super duper hard. It ain't no crazy concept because the gentleman that just asked that question right there, he is peeping game. But peeping game, understanding what's going on and knowing what to do about it, that go the issue right there. Now he peeping game. He could, in theory, sit, keep running what he running, not really look at anything else, not really look for anything else. You know what I'm saying? And then something just one day it dries up and they done did they quote on production and they through making that certain thing he's been carrying. And then he stuck maybe 24 to 48 hours trying to pick the pieces back up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want those breaks in production. So, like I said, it got to be a multilateral thing where you looking in all directions. You taking all this stuff in at one time and you evaluating, hey, is this stuff doing what it been doing? Can I see a decline? Have the broker been talking about it? Ain't but a certain amount of these left. And yes, it pays to ask them every hey, okay, we had 40 of them. You say they come out of there every week and they on a spurt because they behind. How many loads of that they give you? Well, they gave me 85. Well, in about 6 weeks, you might want to call them back. Maybe 4 weeks. Call them back and be like, hey, how many loads of that is left? So you can pre-plan your way about a situation where, money might dry up. And it does to another straight to another customer, man. That's one of the biggest things you gotta know. And when to stay and when to go. Dominique say he see it. When can you schedule a Saturday sit down? Mm, I don't know, Tell it just be if you willing to come my way or I gotta come your way. I know if you come my way, it'll be a whole lot easier on me. Uh, I'm at the house though, bro. You know it. I looking to pair a trailer with a 1735 Honda dually doing cars and other freight non-CDL. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I will say this. You know what I'm saying? For lightweight, I know that Kaufman is pretty light. Depending on which one you want, but that's a pretty light trailer. I can't speak to the durability on the Kaufman, but I just been doing a little research on it, and that's a very light trailer to crank up 35 dually non-CDL because you're gonna seriously be fighting weight with cars. When you're dealing with cars, you're gonna be seriously fighting weight every day. You know what I'm saying? To stay under 26 and also stay legal on your axles because a lot of time with cars, you run a lot of tongue weight just because you got a car on the front, unless you do a low profile trailer, which will have you kind of sacrificing the placement of one car, but it'll get your center of gravity down. Now you can do like a take four, take five, you're still gonna deal with a lot of tongue weight, but it's gonna be less tippy than a wedge. So I mean, the optimal thing to do with cars, be honest with you, the optimal thing to do is to go and take some time out your schedule before you get to running and actually realize what I'm finna tell you, why you running. Because if when you realize what I'm about to tell you is true, why you running, you're gonna have to make a break in your income uh, for a few weeks, possibly a couple of months. But if you think about doing cars, man, the practicality of cars are partial. You gotta think about this. I like stack them. And stacking cars is stacking partial. So It's a few weeks I came out. I had 3 partials on the trailer, sometimes 4 partials on the trailer at the same time, depending on how big they were, how much space they took up. With these cars, you will never have a 500-pound, 4-foot partial. They don't make cars like that. So every car you put on there gonna be just about 3,000 pounds, man. So what I'm telling you, and I'm being as honest and forthcoming as I can with this, go get your Class A CDL. Go 5,500. It costs less than a 3,500. Check your Google, check your dealership, and you'll learn that a cab and chassis, because of the resale value on it, probably costs about 20% less than a nine dually. So get what? Me being me, I'm buy the real shit every time, and I know if I can't change nothing else, I can change myself. So I go get the CDL, so you can get you a 4 or 5 car. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 car coffee. You know what I'm saying? Or what they call that, sun country or something nice, a Catrail or something like that in the future. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not gonna limit yourself with axle rating. You can plate the truck for what you want to plate it for, and you can actually maximize your money because, like I say, with non-CDL or dually, pretty light trailer, you probably carry 2, maybe 3 vehicles. Most times, they're not gonna be 2 or 3 SUVs or anything tall that actually pay good money because you're gonna be bumping into the weight so often. So, to alleviate that frustration and the fact that being able to carry another 2 cars on the way back from Texas to Georgia, you probably make another 2 grand. Same trip. That's why I said it ain't the same with cars. They stack of parts, but you will never, ever see a 6 foot long, less than 2,000 pound car on your trailer. That shit probably never will happen in life. So it don't stack quite like a high shot trailer because there is some instances where you go get one pallet and it pay $3 a mile. It does. You know, sometimes I have went and got one car that paid 250 a mile. That was crazy, but it was a special vehicle. It wasn't like a Bentley or a Mercedes or nothing like that. It was a production car that they were using for testing over there. In Colorado, where they do the TFL testing there, where they go up the I gauntlet. I took one of them cars over there, now one of them SUVs over there that they be doing there with and testing out there for the automaker. And they wanted it when they wanted it. It came out of Florida. I took it to Colorado for a nice piece of change and ran some with it. What's up, John Jay? So that car game, you're gonna have to be explicit in your business model to the point where it ain't gonna be really too much room to come out here and really want to make some money and can't tote the weight. Real talk. And you see a lot of people try to skate by. They do. You see them running up and down 95 all day. No numbers on the truck, wedge with a ball, all type of shit. All I'm saying, don't do not be like them. Don't be like them, yo. You do better than that. You do better than that. We try to keep it 100, cause one thing about it, insurance company gonna like you better. They gonna treat you better. You gonna have less bad days. I promise you. DOT will not be the first thought when you see the way station. Like, oh my God, what this time? It ain't gonna be that. It'll be a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and get your class A and make it look right. And like I say, I'm gonna save some money that could be put into a really good trailer just in the fact that 5,500 cost less than a 3,500. 4,500 cost less than a 3,500. But if I'm looking for something that's real good with tongue weight over that dry axle, I gotta go with the beefier rear end in a 5,500. And instead of putting the real tall 456s in the rear end, or 488s and all that stuff, I'm put a regular 410 in there, hit that highway and ride all day. Yep, decent RPMs, nice. Good for towing and cooling. Truck ain't gonna know what a hill is. Ooh, I already got the truck, got 3,500. I still get the CDL, ball. Cause like I said, I just get it. For one thing about it, depending on what you want to do, more than likely 2 cars ain't gonna make everything be what you want it to be. You're gonna want 3 or better. I said that in other videos about the car game and stuff, cause the partial don't stack the same. It's partial, but it ain't the same. And then people make the comparison of which makes more money, cars or freight. That just like asking who gonna make the most money out here, a person that hustle or a person that don't. It really one of them questions where you can't answer that question like that because get what? It's some folks that knock it out of the box every single day. Every single day. They doing their thing. They got stuff lined up. They running stuff weeks, 2 weeks in advance, and they got the money calculated. So, boy, I know I'm gonna make 45. I know I'm gonna make 45. 45. I'm gonna make 45. It's a beautiful thing when you know what you know. It's a beautiful thing. And that's why I brought the channel. I ain't come just show y'all some stuff and let y'all see some stuff. I want y'all to be able to see through some stuff. Yup. These little old shingles I ain't had to do nothing. Put a head protector on it. Then I got some special made one that do like 2 sets of pallets at a time. Custom made edge protectors. Uh, Country boy. That make me have to make a little move when I get out of the truck. I pick that one piece of wood up, put on one side, one piece of wood on the other side. I just covered up 4 whole pallets, and they ready to be strapped. Got a few more, I just didn't bring them out. But at the same time, you'll get to the point where you do stuff to make your day go better, easier. Let's get this next question in there. Q&A, baby. How much is your consultation? It's $40 via Cash App. And when you set it on Cash App, it's gonna say 4. Like a line there says 4. Like, what's this money for? Put your phone number in the 4 line and send me the $40 on Cash App. I'ma see it. If I ain't on the phone already with another person, you'll get a thumbs up. When you get a thumbs up, your phone finna ring in probably the next 30 seconds. So, I say if you got spam blockers or something like that, you send the $40, just make sure you turn your spam blockers off because I will be calling block. I'm gonna call with a block number, probably say unknown caller. That's gonna be me. Yeah. And do 4 to 6 of them every day, 7 days a week. So most definitely, we most definitely get around to you, man. Like I said, the earlier you get it in the day, the better because more likely the closer to the front of the line you'll be. I just do them in the order they come. And if I can get in touch with the person, if I can't get in touch with the person, they got their spam block on, or they just ain't answering the phone because they don't know that number. Hey, I go to the next person, I come on back to them, in rotation. Yep, 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 yep. But yeah, I just like to keep it orderly and like I say, everybody get a chance to get some one-on-one help, man. Cause everybody victory lap. Victory lap. What you doing out there in the morning, victory lap transport? What you putting down out there on that highway? Kicking it with Killer. What's up, Killer? That's my lifelong friend right there, y'all. Kicking it with Killer. Formerly trucking with LJ. Formerly trucking with L. Johnson. On the grind all my life. Ooh wee. On the grind all the time, baby. Man, out here just trying to get these shingles up on me, Killer, and get on out the way so I can go to Vicksburg, grab the car, and proceed with my little But my little $1,700 a day loop, man, I think that ain't bad, killer. Work 10 days, make 17 bands. I think that's pretty good, killer. I'm just trying to get everybody to see that it's possible. And it's consistency. That's the thing about it. I want y'all to understand. Consistency gonna mean that you always aware. Killer know it. Killer, if you start making a loop from Mississippi to Georgia, and you've been making this loop 6 weeks, and one day, being who we is, you know how we do it, got a little mouthpiece on, real cords, ain't never met a strain. You talk to the man in the shipping department, he like, man, Cash App is $JBUTLER 357. But yeah, you go holler at the dude in shipping, and outside of the conversation, he just happens to mention that, man, we running the last few of these in about the next 2 weeks. What you finna do, Kill? You finna start looking at the killer. You finna be like, oh shit, 2 weeks. And I ain't the only one running this stuff. 2 weeks. That might not really last 2 weeks, depending on how many trucks they can get up here. You know what I'm saying? For this little rush they got going on, if they get an extra 2 trucks a day to come in and do it, uh, time go to the neck, baby. On to the neck. On to the neck, kill. That's what I'm talking about. What we ain't doing is dwelling on anything. That's why I said some stuff you worry about, some stuff you put in the back of your mind, some stuff ain't no problem at all unless you make it a problem. Some folks hear that right there and go straight in panic mode. Man, what am I finna do? No, you just got the ups on the competition on most cases, because a lot of folks ain't sociable. They didn't go in there and talk to the shipping guy. They didn't get that information. So they still gonna be trying to line up right there in 3 weeks when it slow back down. Demand ain't high, they ain't willing to pay what they paying now because the shit don't matter to them no more. On to the next. On to the next. But getting on to the next is the key. In time to not have to be sitting in 2 weeks when the person that you've been running for be like, ooh, I miscounted the loads, man, and they ain't got no more. Well, you knew that 2 weeks ago. You ain't got me a count. I'm counting for you. That's part of my job. Keep track of what there and what ain't there, how long it's gonna be there. The core, I got uh, about another 7 day, 8 day worth of cord. I got Raycon for 5 of them, but I know just by what I know and what I've been looking at out on that water when that I-40 bridge. See, that's what folks don't do. I'm a market analyst for real. A lot of people heard about that big old crack in the I-40 bridge and were like, man, that's gonna suck for traffic. I-40 is a main artery. Okay, it is. That did kind of suffer traffic. They rerouted through the 55 bridge. Okay, but if you look at that situation a little bit deeper, you gotta look at what they said happened. I'm gonna show y'all how my mind be working, and you really gotta be aware of everything, cause all this stuff gonna be predicated, cause it's all interlinked. Okay, find a crack in the bridge. Bridge gotta be closed. They scared the bridge gonna fall. If the bridge fall, where is the bridge gonna fall? Anybody. If a bridge over the water and the bridge break and it fall, where does it fall? Y'all got, hey, get with my mindset right quick. Y'all play the game with me a little bit. Correct. If the bridge is over water and it falls in the water. Right? Well, if you know maritime travel and and commercial freight on waterway, you know they can't close that bridge without closing the river. Can't, like, how you close the river? The river flow on its own. All I know is Armed Corps engineers said, y'all can't drive under this bridge because this bridge might fall on y'all. We don't know when it's gonna fall. Ain't fair yet, but they took the necessary precaution for days until they got that thing clear to where they could go. In those days, we had about 150 barges of assorted things coming from the top of the Mississippi River up there. Illinois, St. Louis. That hey, Killer, you a smart man. Killer said that's why I stay in Memphis. All that stuff got jammed up right there. So guess what they had to do? They had to wait. They had to divert some of this stuff to a different river, which was the Red River, and then they jammed it up so bad it got closed. Now that what the news ain't report. I just went and did a little bit more research and talked to some people that actually worked there. Uh-oh, what happened? Hmm. Well, doing a little side research, let me know that there was 56 full barges of coal. Barge ain't like a truck. They don't carry them one at a time. Barges carry like 12 at a time, 10 to 12. And we got almost 60 of them out there. So even if just about everybody in the area had done the research and seen what I seen, there would still be enough coal for everybody in the area to at least run one. That you working on probability now, at least run one. So you got 59 bars of coal sitting down there. Let's say 60. Probably 600 coils down there. And I've run my fair share. I'm going to go get another one this morning, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. But that comes from being aware. You can't be aware, steady watching YouTube and listening to old information. Race a bag! Old information. They ain't went nowhere. These breaks are better. Old information. Misled by people that don't actually do real work. See, people, you have people that have changed the tire. They done did some electric brakes. They done really changed the whole back and place stuff before and stuff, but they don't really get down. Person that don't really get down can't tell me how to build no motor. You ain't put your hands on it. I don't want to hear that shit. High Ride Magazine don't do it in full depth. Nope. High Ride Magazine will tell you if you leave that little bitty piece of tin off the front of your timing chain on 350 Chevy, you're gonna burn that motor up because the time chain don't get no oil. They gonna jump time. They gonna stretch the chain, get hot, stretch the chain, jump time. You gonna blow the motor. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that it's a second O-ring at the third spot on the distributor on a small block Chevy that actually seals off an oil gallon and let the oil go from one lifter valley to the other side of the motor lifter valley. If you leave that one O-ring out, you will not have oil pressure on the lift and you will burn the motor up. So for a person that don't do that to tell me what's best at that, kick rocks. Do that for me. Kick rocks. Find one thing and try and be good at it and figure that out. And then we move to the next thing, y'all. Keep the main thing the main thing. If that ain't what you do, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause you know not of what you speak. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody telling me, hey man, all you gotta do is just take that wastegate off that turbo and you'll have boost all up the yin yang. You gonna make so much power, it ain't gonna be funny, boy. You had the hottest truck in America, yeah, and it's gonna blow up. Killer. Got to study marketing, pay attention to all factors. A lot of money to be made in in tune with the news. Yeah, because I know they'll create a backup. All I had to do was run something in the meantime until they open that bridge back up, get the load of cars down here, realize there's way too many cars for Watco or whoever else moving them to move them. And then we're going to holler at the people that I know move a lot of cars. And they gave them all of them. And they said, man, You could get 20 of these if you want to, but I told them I'm gonna take them a week at a time because get what? If Thursday or Friday come and I be looking out and I see something going to Houston, Texas for about $3,000, I shall not be moving coal. And I know for a fact that when I get back, it's still gonna be some more coal. I ain't worried about nothing. No, we ain't worried about nothing. No, we ain't worried about nothing. Nope. It kind of like some stress free stuff going on when you can pay attention, cause don't nothing really hit you all at once. They can't sneak up on me. This stuff can't sneak up on you when you're aware and everything you got going on is in tune with what's going on. And you don't have a false sense of reality from listening to the people that have no idea what's going on. If I don't know what's going on, if I don't know Godfield dead, he been gone. If I don't know Godfield dead, man. Like I said, if you say it's your thing, you might be a guru in it. You might be the coldest dude on YouTube to ever even do it. As far as YouTube and fan base and all that. Oh, I gotta fix that. That's not gonna fly. I gotta fix that. Fort Little Man, I believe Fort Little Man ran into my fender on that trailer. That little game, man. I'm trying to, bro. I want 'em to soak it in, bro. Cause like I said, all it contribute to all of having a wonderful life, a wonderful day. It make it less stressful, a little hard for everybody to do real good. When you ain't got people that drive down the market, telling people to do stuff that ain't efficient, telling people to do stuff that flat out don't make money, not consistently. It might get you a couple dollars for a couple weeks, but you know what I'm saying? Like just having a business model that is extremely flawed will have your bankroll extremely flawed. I don't care if you can't manage the overhead, if you can't manage the truck, you can't manage the load, all this stuff go in there. But one thing about it, having a distinctly flawed business model, the way your expenditures ain't right and everything really just ain't copacetic to you building assets, counting the wrong business. Now I know a lot of people that got super duper duper cushion from other countries come over here, lease everything, rent everything, put a drive in it, make the profit off of it because they got money already. That don't work when you trying to make a living. Appreciate that, Daddy. Appreciate that super chat, boy. You just brought somebody something to eat in the future. You know that how I do it, man. I don't be keeping that money because guess what? I make my money trucking. I make my money trucking. And I love it. And Killer know it. I've been hustling all my life, man. I don't know nothing else. And get what? I always been a pretty good dude, man. Ain't too many folk that just say I did wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to spread good stuff around. All that good information, that good game, all this stuff you really ain't gotta pay for. You know what I'm saying? But I do one-on-one consultations simply because the game too personal. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Yeah, but it's just too personal a situation. Too personal a situation with everybody, man. Too much money at stake. Too much time go in and too much worry. Man, this stuff will make you worry yourself into an early grave. Mess around and have a stroke or something. Crank that L up. But yeah, you know, Killer. Now, Killer know, y'all, for real, for real. If I'm lying, Killer know I'm lying. And Killer, please tell him if I'm lying or not. Where we from, not being aware of what's going on at all times around you. Fuck all that, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my business. It ain't. But I'm gonna be aware. I ain't gonna get in your business, but I'm gonna be aware of what's going on around me. Because where we from, if you ain't aware of what's going on around you, if it ain't from folk running game on, you gonna get got. or they gonna kill you. It's just that, man, you gonna die in my city. I'm so sorry to tell you, you will die in my city being unaware. Just sit around and let these folks keep geeing around you. Stuff keep happening and you not paying attention. For you know it, you gonna be the business. They gonna be handling it too. Keep your head on swivel. And that's life. That ain't, man, I'm telling you, man, all this stuff a metaphor for life, you guys. And like I said, man, keep your head on swivel out here in traffic. They all out here trying to run up under your trailer and ride beside your trailer for miles and miles and miles and miles. Ease off that cruise control and let them folk have that. Because the accident ain't nothing to happen. It ain't nothing but there much space between y'all. You know what I mean? Hey man, hey country boy, hey man, I'm always trying to just keep it 100. Gonna do that. Ain't no try. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. And one thing about it, if it ain't right, I ain't rolling with it. I don't care who say it. Y'all can believe it when I tell you in life. I don't care if the Pope say it. If it ain't right, I ain't rolling with it. If it misleading people, that deceiving, really deceiving and robbing you of the opportunity to know. Deception is theft. See, why am I gonna deceive you? They really stealing from you. Some of them getting money from you in the process of stealing from you. See, when you get deceived, one thing about being deceived, it take away your ability to make a conscious decision and an informed decision about what you doing. See, that's why I ain't gonna do it. I let the other folk give y'all all the entertainment value you need, you know what I'm saying, on top of a whole lot of buffoon shit that let you know they don't understand life, money, or trucking. Now, I just keep that where it is. But I'm gonna come how I come every time. And y'all know it. I ain't finna miss no word, cross no words. I ain't finna take nothing back. I ain't finna mumble under my breath. It's just one of them things where if it ain't right, I ain't rolling with it. I don't care if you say it. I don't care. I don't care. My mama know this. I ain't rolling with her. If what she talking about ain't right, I'm gonna let you know, man. Yeah, that ain't right. And you know what I'm saying? I want you to do the same thing with me. If you shit I'm saying ain't right, y'all most definitely get under the comments and tell me. I ain't had that happen yet because everybody that on here, they even thought it wasn't right. If they were going to do this and they ended up doing it, they realized, man, let me go back and watch all them damn videos. Cause this dude right here, I am having freaking trouble out here because this dude right here is telling me what I gotta do to get out of this freaking trouble right here every single time without questioning. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. This dude is telling me directly, not around the corner and around the world, but from point A to point, how to get out of certain situation. For real. So, like I said, let's get one more good question in if you got it. Dallas, thanks again for that super chat, brother. Man, they soaking it in, killer. You said it, man. Ain't nobody sit and wait on the next thing. You gotta make the next thing happen. Okay, what's good, Haven? What's the big difference you between the high shot and the big red since you made the move? Um, um, about I say about a 70% increase in available loads in a particular area. I say that's the biggest thing. That's why I tell y'all about the dispatchers, yo. That AZ Holler, what's up, babe? That's why I tell y'all about the dispatchers. You know what I'm saying? Especially dealing with high shot. A lot of dispatchers will tell you I dispatch trucks. They do. But I need the dispatcher to be dispatching high shot, trucks like mine, stuff that carry what I carry because with the semi, if you want to get a load, your authority good, your insurance good, they say yes. There are just way more loads in a tighter area to the point where my deadhead could be anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes. And you know, in a high shot, most times, if you're running cross country or you run a different area, especially non-CDL, unless you have a good dispatcher slash broker that you have talked to and seen how many times this stuff move and linked it up, you know, you'll see that it's sporadic. It's sporadic. You may have to deadhead an hour, 2 hours. And if it's on the way where you going to stack a partial, I really don't count that a deadhead because I got to go that way anyway. That's the beauty of stacking them partials in a row and leapfrogging the lows, like I told you. Because in non-CDL high shot, those lows are probably going to be farther apart. So having a load that's going in the same direction and you got to pick it up is 2 hours away, it's not as bad if you didn't have anything going on and you had to go 2 hours out of your way. But yeah, that's the biggest thing though. Um, Comfort on the road, being the fact that I'm like 6'2" and a half, a sleeper that I can actually stretch all the way out in, that helped a lot. But I like I said, well, what I'm doing, I don't use it. I don't really even use the sleeper. I use sleeper maybe 3 to 4 times a month, maybe. And that's because I'm dropping something that I didn't expect to drop off, just something I saw, and I'm like, shoot, I can make that happen and still do what I'm doing every day. I drop that off and be at a spot like this real early in the morning and get my core ran, and I'm gonna go back and get another load of shingles and come over here if these people ever get me out. But as y'all can see, I'd have been on here 51 minutes. So that means I've been sitting over here, the only truck in line, the only damn truck in line, 51 minutes. And Friday, then when I told you I dropped this out Thursday over here last time, Friday, because of this right here, I told them I'm not running another one until next week. And I will run them coming back every other day because I can't deal with this. This ain't finna ruin my day, and this ain't gonna stop me from making no money because one thing about it, in order to pick these shingles up, I gotta be back in Shreveport, unloaded with the core, over there to the other the shipping people with the shingles by 2:30. People playing games like this first thing in the morning did not come to work, and you know what I'm saying, got a man, let me let y'all see what's going on. A lot of goddamn thing. Not nothing. What going on? Shit. What y'all doing over there? Not shit. Nothing. Nothing. Got 4 forklifts. I don't see nobody doing nothing on nothing. Everybody up in there have morning coffee, talking shit about last night and stuff like that. Man, get what? I keep telling y'all that time don't belong to you. So what that does is the reason why these lows pay what they pay. Coming over here, I told you can't quantify how people feel sometime in the area. You got to work this shit on the experience, and when you come back over here, you understand. There's another place in the town I stay in that take brick. I ain't gonna call their name. Y'all done seen me run brick there before. I don't run brick there no more. And whoever running brick there, when they run brick there a couple times, they're not gonna run brick there anymore. So get what the price do on them low. When the customer is an asshole, price go up. Yeah. Cause get what? You got less trucks willing to waste their day for a small amount of money. If I know ahead of time that when I come here, I'm gonna be sitting here for 3 hours. I show up at 6:30, 7 o'clock like I did, and you be smart as you can. You control the stuff you can control. I got the load unstrapped. I got all my equipment put back up. I'm ready to be unloaded. I'm sitting outside their gate. They hollering about they gonna call me when they. Bruh said I would leave. You can't leave, not with they stuff. Now you might can leave if somebody loading you like that. You probably, you know what I'm saying, get your truck order non-use if they being ridiculous with the detention. But I ain't got no use for like 13 whole pallets of shingles. I don't build dog houses. I ain't got nobody I know want to buy them. I sure ain't finna steal them. So, you know, you kind of in a spot where you can't control it. And what you do? When the broker called back desperate, yes, the brokers get desperate. When the broker calls back desperate next week because he knows you've ran one before, you simply tell him, yeah, I do them, but I can't do one a day, and I need another $250 past what you've been paying to get me over there and waste my morning. Yep. So when the customer that's ordering this stuff sees the invoice and see the shipping prices change or have seen that something that changed, the price of the shingles in general have went up, they call the customer back, the manufacturer back and ask them, you know what I'm saying, what's up with the price of shingles? Usually they don't ask. They just pay it because they need shingles to do what they do, so they just do it. But they would have a lot more money in their bank account if they knew how to unload a truck in a timely fashion because that cost matriculates downhill. Like they say, SHIT roll downhill, that money do too. And get what? I'ma charge them more. Well, I'm charge the broker more, which I already got charged the manufacturer more, which is gonna in turn make the customer price go up. So tell them folk to keep doing what they doing. But they ain't gonna mess my day up in the off times when I said Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because they make it so you can't make the loop if you do it every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when I will be doing these Tuesday and Thursday, I find some crane mats that can pick up at 4:30 in the evening. I can afford to be late. Go out there in the wood, pick up the crane mat, bring them right back over here, and the next day be sitting at the coil place at 7 in the morning. Time and money. Yes, sir. We not finna. And see, like I said, I already got this factored into the price of this because I learned it 2 weeks ago. If I run these, I need these to be about $250 more than what they actually want to pay for them. And that's going to get closer to where they actually feel enough hurt to call the actual manufacturer and be like, no one's moving these for $600, $700. They are moving for 950, but ain't nobody finna move it. Well, why? It's just a load of shingles. It weigh 47.5. It's normal. No type of nothing. Tell your customer unload the truck. Tell your customer keep these trucks from sitting over there till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. About 13 pallets of shingles. I came to work. And get what? This time don't belong to them. It really belong to me. And it don't belong to me. It belongs to the people with the car. It go down here. It belong to Terillium. Terillium 24/7 over there in Shreveport. They'll take it anytime I bring it. But the people next door with the shingle ain't gonna let me pull up when I get ready. So every other day with them. But at the same time, yeah, it just is what it is on certain stuff. And you wonder why loads pay more. Certain loads pay me like they got three loads, but the load that goes this particular place is almost the same amount of miles, but it pays another $100. You might want to investigate that. The broker probably ain't gonna tell you, hey man, when you go over there to drop, you're gonna be sitting over there all day. That when you get back on the phone with him and you keep up with your in and out time, you negotiate some detention because the broker run that load all the time. I'm telling you, man. You gotta ask them how many times it come out of there, cause they doing the same thing every week, man. It's a routine. It might be 10 customers. Somebody moving something this week, but they dealing with them 10 customers. So yeah, they've seen that before. They know where you going. They know what it's gonna be. Unless they tell you this is the exact first time me ever working with these shippers and receivers right here. If they can't tell you that, they know what they're getting you into. They also know that they lying about their weight on their stuff a lot of times. They know exactly what that shit weigh, but they know it's hard to get it moved, listing it at that weight for the price they trying to put up with it. Cause most people be like, "Hey, that's gonna monopolize my trailer." But if I knock 1,000 pounds off that weight, you'll look at it, think you can put something else with it, and when you get there, it's 900 pounds heavier than you thought. I'm calling them immediately and be like, "This ain't what you said." Well, I got a load or not. I got another load to pick up. It's interfering with that load. I'm gonna need another 150, 200, $300, whatever you think is fair for you making it so I can't finish the second half of my day because I was lied to. So knowing what you're getting yourself into gonna be a big old thing. Like I said, I knew I was gonna be sitting here for a while. Last time I came, I was the first or the second truck. I just made it in my mind that I'm gonna be the first truck today. I got up at 5. I was sitting over here at 6:30. They opened the gate at 6:30. I don't know what time it is now, but I know it ain't 6:30. If anybody know what time it is, y'all put that in the comment. But at the same time, I know it ain't 6:30 no more. And I know it should be close to 8 o'clock. And ain't nobody doing their job. Everybody here, we got trucks all out the ass. Everybody clocked in. Ain't nobody working though. I don't even call their name because corporate need to be docking some of these folk pay, man. And it ain't the forklift driver because they got a supervisor that's sitting up there on their ass. At 8:30? Oh man, AZ Holler, what time zone you in, bro? It's 8:30 for real? And see, it don't ruin my day or nothing because I don't have another load of shingles to go get. Yeah, my time, damn. I don't got no more shingles to get, but I gotta get. In my mind, I gotta get some. I really don't. I could go over there and just come back dead here every day and make $6,500 a week. You know what I'm saying? So we do that and make some regular numbers and don't bring nothing home every day. But we striving and we like to do a little piece of change. So I'm looking for something to come back. And these folk crazy, man. But at the same time, like I said, it's 8:30 in the morning. You could be as mediocre as you want to. You pull up at 10 here, it don't seem to matter. But if you got something else to do in the day and you on the grind all the time, it always got to be in your mind. These folks wasting my time. And like I said, I sometimes need to make a clarification because I seen in the comment, I think that was Hot Shot Dave. He was in the comments, and I said something about a 114-mile crane mat load for $1,000, and he said he wouldn't touch it. I'm saying like this. I gotta clarify. When I say stuff like that, and I'm doing $1,000 on 114 miles, believe me, that's so short. I'm doing two of them. Or I'm pulling one in and I'm pulling one out because that one went to Sulphur, Louisiana from Logansport, Louisiana, about 114 miles, you know what I'm saying? And 4,000. And then I grabbed some out of Sulphur and brought it back to Hattiesburg. And then went from Hattiesburg to Vicksburg and got my other coil and did my thing. But being on the ground all the time don't mean running 114 miles and get $1,000 and be happy about it and go home. No, that means get another one. So when I put stuff up like that, okay, tell this 7:30. Thank God, man. You scared the crap out of me, bro. AZ Hollis scared the crap out of me a little bit, man. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was like, dang, that's late. But yeah, in those situations, man, when I put stuff up like that, y'all know I ain't drove no 114 miles and just it stopped right there. So if I'm just saying, AZ Hollis, you got me, boy. Ooh, wee, woo. Yeah, you like, man, y'all start seeing the second load starting to dwindle a little bit. I got to get out of here in the next hour, you know. But yeah, some people quantify money in long run. Some do it in short. I show you guys how to do a little of both on the high shot and in the big red. But one thing about it, if you working 5 days and you out 5 days, you got the same 5 days everybody else got. And you know what I'm saying? It's about what you take home. And like I say, man, you got the same 5 days as everybody else got. Some folks, some people, they content. They come out and make them $4,000-$5,000 a week, overhead low. They keep a good percentage. They stack up money. But I'm gonna tell y'all how to really, really get some money is to grind hard every day and keep a lot of money. Make you $8,000-$9,000 with that same low overhead. And don't worry about fuel. I told you, man, people hollering about fuel. If fuel even on your mind, get out of this business. If you worry about what fuel costs at the pump and how much fuel the truck really, really, really got to burn to make that money, and yada, 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 yeah, you should be aware. But if you scared of it and that's your biggest concern, man, I got to do better on this fuel so I can make some money. You ain't charging right. Keep it low overhead. Keep coming out. Do what you do. Get to a satisfactory point. Do what you do. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when some shit go wrong, some shit happen, I ain't calling borrowing no money from no goddamn body. I ain't calling borrowing a damn. I ain't finna ask nobody for shit. Because enough money ain't never enough money when you doing this stuff and stuff happens. Just cause it cool today, you're gonna wish you went out and made the 8,500, 9,500 that you know you could have made instead of being low production. Like I said, production win on this. You gotta look at the profit percentage and the production. The production gonna make the profit be bigger and make the percentage not so much change, but your numbers will change. You will go from making $20,000 a month to making $40,000 a month. And when something go down, you go buy a truck. When I put the truck in Freightliner and they kept my truck from the 3rd to almost the 30th, before the 20th, I had bought another truck, ain't asked Nick for a dime. Ain't asking for nothing. Nah, not really. It's I'm off duty right now, so it's counting toward them 3 hours that you gotta play with. You know, you got 14 hours to do what you're gonna do. You got 11 hours to drive, and in that situation, you got 3 hours to play with. Difference between 14 and 11. So long as you can pull up, go off duty, and get out of there and make everything else you need to happen without destroying those 3 hours, your drive time will remain intact. But once you go 3 hours and 1 minute sitting in one spot, whether it be on duty, off duty, or whatever, it starts to eliminate some of your drive time. Now, with me, my load go from Vicksburg to Shreveport, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes, and my other load come from Shreveport back to Pearl, which is right at 4 hours. So that's 7 hours out of my 11. So I really got 7 whole hours to play around because I master time. And Saturday when I took the food, and thank God for y'all, man. I appreciate all the donations, all the live chats. If y'all want to drop a super chat in there, just know that that money be going into an account. That money actually stay in one spot. I don't be messing with that money because I'm a member of a few organizations, and I like to let my light shine as best I can through y'all. I want to help some people. And like I said, we did a highway cleanup with my Masonic organization and everything. And we did that. Shout out my boys over there at Almo 2, TC Almo 242 for a job well done. Them my guys right there. Love them to death. And like I said, I was in the truck because I mastered time. It was Saturday and I had 19 hours left on my clock. I was in the truck. I was gonna go run a load of steel, and I thought about it. I was like, man, I ain't got the trailer on me. Let me call my partner over here, Mickey D's over here in Jackson, and see what they'll do on, you know what I'm saying, some sausage and biscuit. I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy 200 of them and see if the manager, since I know him, hit me a lick on the 200 sandwiches, and I'm gonna go to the bus station and give them away. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, to the point I ain't got no favoritism. Anybody out there hungry, I don't care, you got a business suit on. You hungry, you want a sandwich, get a sandwich. Then I went to a couple of gas stations where I know some people that might be less forced to be hanging out, gave them away. But all that's in the name of the you guys, man, and the stuff y'all be doing. Cause I make my money off trucking. I ain't got. I often hear people like, man, why your channel don't progress like the other channels, and you might not have the amount of subscribers that some folk got. The following ain't there. I have no idea. I don't care. Cause some stuff you worry about that's actually important. Some stuff you worry about and you put in the back of your mind. And some stuff you don't worry about at all. I just put it in the back of my mind to keep bringing y'all some good content, tell y'all what y'all need to know, and try to help somebody on their way. And in the meantime, this is a jump off of the platform to where you guys that help and contribute to the success of the channel, and YouTube for compensating on the views and all that stuff right there. I don't need that money. I appreciate it, but it's only used as an instrument to help some people to get, you know what I'm saying, to have a better day. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different stuff, you guys. Like personally, when I was in the street, man, everything given, I used to give away 700, 800 plates. 700 or 800 plates. Everything's given. Come to the town, go in every neighborhood. I go where I want to go. Go every neighborhood, pass them out. And you know what I'm saying? I think 1 year I might have put it on Facebook, but I used to have that Suburban on the 20, that Tahoe on the 26, all the seat folded down, fold up plates to the ceiling, 20, 20, 30 rows of fold up just plates, turkey and dress and everything. Christmas, we back to school backpack, and it's just from a dude in the hood, just doing some stuff because he feel like doing it. But y'all done made it so it could be better, it could be greater, it could be more easy for me to do it, and it happens more often. Yes, sir. And like I said, I try to do that at least once a month, if not once a quarter. Just take some time and really just do something that don't nobody know about and just do it. You know what I'm saying? So That one thing, killer you. I know you that type of guy too. If you want to get involved, baby, holler at me, man. We put something together because it ain't nothing that got to be super duper duper, you know what I'm saying, formal or nothing. It just go bad and do it. Everybody makes stuff so complicated and everything. Fundraiser and this, you are the fundraiser. Get the money and do it. Shit. I know days I done went just pass out money. Shit, I bet that help. I bet that help. I don't care what they finna buy. Oh, he finna buy beer and crack and drugs and all that. You might have contributed to his last overdose. People gonna get that shit regardless. That man, if you really a dope fiend, you gonna get some dope regardless. Get what? Your choice where you go buy some food, no, go pay a bill, whatever, whatever. I just gave it to you. I do that there and walk out because the Lord said when you do it for the least of them, you did it unto me. So get what? Appreciate that, Mac. Mac. Mac, you just bought a sausage, egg, cheese sandwich for somebody. That's $1.99, bro. For real though. That's a whole sausage cheese. And then the crazy part about it, I think I get it for like $1.30 just cause of what they be doing. They man, these folks know what's going on. These folks know what I'm trying to do, man. And you ain't gotta be no big eyes, no big U's, no reporting people and master's degree this and all that. Hey, real talk. T4 T4 said now they run them numbers up. Y'all read these comments, man. These folks be going ham in these comments. And that's how I feel too, man. You got, separate the real from the fake. But one thing about it gets to the point in life where you'll realize, you can help some folks. Some folks don't even want no help. And some folks will take some help after they fall on their ass a few times. In life. Some folks don't even want none. If you're on the live right now, don't forget to subscribe. You bump the channel up. So get what? Man, get what? When you see me come on here probably in 5 years after I've been doing this shit long as some clown and be like, I got these many subscribers and I done had these many views, I'm gonna tell you I gave away these many dollars to these many places, these many organizations, and these many people. And man, I made this. Thanks you guys for making my life better and all that. Man, I'm a blessing to be a blessing. Get what? Clown gonna be a clown all their life. I don't care nothing about that. Y'all don't care nothing about that. You wouldn't be on there live. You care something about what a clown was talking about, you'll be over there fucking with them right now, watching probably one of 500, 600 videos that ain't hit no shit. How somebody that don't do work tell you what work? How somebody that ain't never had something gonna tell you how good or bad it is? Oh, my Melda. What's up, my dog? Over there with that pretty chrome one piece aluminum drive shaft you can put up under that diagram 3500. Finna put them KL tracks up under there in a minute. Mm. That boy building a horse over there, y'all. I promise you. The man building a horse over there. After he retired that truck, when he retired that truck, I was trying to get that boy, put that Billy Silly wheel on there, put them head studs in there, and just make an animal out of it. It's a beast now. Just go on make an animal out of it. Oh my man, when you retire that thing, just go on make a straight up animal out of it, boy. We got the formula now. I ain't gonna lie. Low soot and neck snatching power. I ain't lying. Low EGT. Look, y'all. They look. They out there moving around now. We might get something did after about an hour in summer sitting. Hey, crazy. What's up, my brother? Lifestyle. What's up, baby? Yeah, try $500 a week for a trailer. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. T4 made a good point about trailer rental. Anybody call me about a one hour conversation, be talking about renting a trailer. If it ain't a semi trailer, don't do it. And if you do it with a semi trailer, it's kind of an ends to a means. If it fits the business model, you rent the trailer because let me listen to me good. The rental on most people high side trailer is about 3 to 4 times what it costs to rent a semi trailer. $500 a week. It costs about $500 a month to rent a dry van. It costs about $575 a month to rent a 48-foot flatbed combo. Costs about $625 to rent a 53-foot. Don't be no clown. It costs $150 a month to buy a high shot trailer. $200 a month. Get your credit right. Go on up in there, give them a down payment, and now watch when you come up out there. You know, don't need on a non-CDL trailer. Your bill ain't gonna even be $200 a month. It's like buying a motorcycle. And get what? If it is $500 a month, take the other $1,500 and pay it on the note and get you a title real fast. Don't be no clown. Do not put yourself in that whole seat, man. I'm serious about this, y'all. I don't want to see nobody do it, cause ain't no need you being mad at the clown when you do it. All my matter said my gator was $216 a month. Think you can't pay 5 of them real fast in a week? Pay them for 5 times in a week. Hmm. Instead of 5 times in a month. 500, 500, 500. What about the months they got 5 weeks? There's just another 500, 500, 500, 500. These folks think they really gonna get rich on a scam, man, on some bullshit. It is what it is. Get what? When somebody really for you, you got homeboy, you know somebody, and they ain't no clown. They ain't trying to take advantage of you. I used a 30-foot, y'all seen it too. 30-foot Lamar. It was 25 plus 5 with the mega round. I used that trailer for 6 months, almost 7 months, almost for $100 a week. That one folks ain't trying to take advantage of you. Know what the stuff worth. And get what? I pay your note. Basically, I'm paying your note, and you make an extra note profit. Or you can get the note out the way faster, being the person renting the trailer and have a title where you could possibly sell the trailer. But all it is robbing Peter to pay Paul, doing the same thing Clown did when he tried to raffle off the truck he didn't own. You rent the trailers you don't own. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But one thing about it, it just can't change titles. Like the truck on the raffle, that was gonna change titles. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the title on something you don't own. But rental, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. As long as it's insured and everything like it's supposed to be, you can do that. But one thing about it, man, don't be no fool. Don't be $500 a week and pay the driver 20%. So you go out and run at $1 a mile. That's what he doing. You go out there and run shit at $1 a mile. Dude run 3,500 miles, 3,000 miles in a week. Dollar 50 cents a mile. You'd have made 5 grand. He'd have run 3,500 miles and went from New York to California and back to Texas again. And he come home and get $1,000. And he'd have had your whole company in his hand for a week. And cause you don't know how to charge, he make $1,000. How you doing it, morning, sir? How is that possible? I took my paper in there at 7 o'clock. Who? Oh, I ain't even know that. That's all right. Yeah, they on that bullshit, y'all. Hey, you know they always gonna send the I ain't even call it, but you know they gonna send us out here to tell the shit that they don't want to tell. Basically, they finna put somebody in front of me in line. You hear me now? You hear me good? They finna let the dude that just pulled up 15 minutes ago go in front of me in line. Am I arguing with them? Nope. How many hours I say I got to mess off today? I understand time. But get what? That's why that's why I charge me $250 to come over here. Y'all see what I'm saying now? I'm just saying that's why I do the live, cause y'all a lot of folks ain't gonna tell you this cause they don't go through it. They don't know nothing about it. All they know is they sitting behind the desk somewhere and they said the driver said, well, I ain't got unloaded yet, and they panicking because they done already booked the load and they don't know what's going on out here. They done already booked themselves out for to go pick up something at 10 o'clock and it's an hour and a half away from the drop that they making now. You won't make it. You won't make it. South Carolina, baby. Yes, sir. What's up, South Khaki? South Khaki Lacky. Real talk. Gave the 16K elite disc break. 260 a month. What? Give it to him, John James. Show him what a couple dollars and little credit do to him. Less than 250 a month. Where you can really give him less than 250 a week. My. Sound like a recipe for some low overhead whenever you want. Whenever you want to pay the 216 a month, that's less than $70 a week. You could do that. $70 a week, and you could do that, and then you come out and send them $100 a day to the finance company if you want to. If the number $1,000 a day, you doing a few, you know what I'm saying, to the point where you be doing $600-700 a day. Get what? You can really afford to put up $200 a day and split it between the truck and the trailer. Get a trailer 500, get a truck 500. You could do that. I bet it get it out of the way fast. I bet you ain't gonna worry about that long. Not that long. And get what they're gonna be trying to do the whole time. Get what they're gonna be trying to do the whole time. Give you some more money. Cause they like this dude paying this out too fast. We ain't gonna make the interest we thought we were gonna make. So our projection on our profit ain't where it's supposed to be. Give them some more money. Help them get more in debt. If you can get them more in debt, that'll be the thing. Give them some more money now. Give them some more money. But all right, I'm get on out there live this morning. It been great. I appreciate everybody that stayed on the live. I hope y'all gained something out of it one more time. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that do the uh the super chats and everything like that. My boy said 2012 Big Tech 40 paid cash and replaced all the brakes and tires and added new lights. No payment. Boss man move. Boss man move. When you know what you got, you know what you buying, you know what it need. Just go on freshen up all the wear items. Everything that wear out on the trailer beside the frame and everything. You sand the frame down, get a fresh coat of paint, put you some new constant security tape on there. You know, come with your bearings and your seals and pack them in grease. Do your thing like that. Throw you some brakes on there. And get what? You might have a trailer that's just as good as a brand new trailer for half the price. Sometimes less. I got a partner bought a 40 foot 22 GN, a little bit older, had to do some work to it, $3,000. I couldn't believe it. They wanted 3 grand for it. I was like, for real? What you had to do? You might have to buy some axles or something. No, but I'm gonna put brakes and bearings on it regardless. It ride now, but I just don't want to put it out there like it is. I'm gonna rewire it and make sure everything 1,000. I said, you're a smart man. You're a smart man. You're gonna have about 4,500 into a nice trailer, and you're gonna make it look sexy. Put some nice paint on it, throw your graphics on there, and you're gonna be good to go. Sound like a move. Sound like a play to me. So, like I said, it's out 4,800. Boys, you are 4,800. See, I say about 45. Hey, man, I don't be just throwing nothing in the air. My number game pretty good. Yeah, tax and everything, shipping, all that I do. Yeah, about 4,800. And you be about a damn good trailer that give you some service, get you to the next piece of equipment if it need be. There you go, Tenor. Tanner came out like a soldier. Tanner went to the house and dropped the oil out of all them, asked to change them bear and them seal. He out there was getting it in. I know one day it was 100 degrees. I had to tell Tanner, man, go drink some water or something. You kill yourself out here trying. Make sure the trailer right. But that's what you gotta do sometimes, just to make sure everything 1,000. But like I said, man, y'all keep shine side up, the green side down. Keep that thing between the mayonnaise and the mustard at all times. Y'all know what I say about a hater and a mammy. Let that dude, let them people be who they gonna be, and let them walk off the same cliff they been walking off for. All like I said, you back up off for it. Don't you follow a clown to the circus. Peace.